political analysts in the Great Lakes region argue that the recent recapture of Goma by M23 rebels sends a powerful signal. It underscores that if the Congolese government continues to undermine what they are fighting for, instability and insecurity will persist in the eastern part of the country. We have more on this story.
Since the onset of their campaign to assert their rights as Congolese, primarily Congolese Tutsi who speak Kinyarwanda, M23 rebels have seized the city of Goma for a second time. After the expulsion in 2013, the group was unable to reorganize as many fighters had fled to Uganda and Rwanda. It was not until 2021 that they regrouped with those who had taken refuge in Uganda, resuming their fight, driven by their perception that the Democratic Republic of Congo's leadership had failed to honor the agreements intended to address their cause. After more than 3 years of intense fighting against the Congolese FARDC army in collaboration with other groups such as FDLR, Wazalendo, SADC troops and Burundi, M23 rebels have not been pushed back or defeated. The latest report is the capture of Goma by M23 rebels. Analysts view this as a decisive message to both the international community and the Congolese leadership, highlighting their failure to address the underlying issues fueling the conflict and deliberately neglecting to resolve the root causes of the rebellion.
Ya spirit y'abantu bavuga ngo twarapfuye twarishwe.
The spirit of people who say that we have died, that they killed us, and we tried so hard to fight for our rights. Our people have been refugees for more than 30 years. We cannot just let it go like that. That kind of mindset and goal to be forgotten is impossible. It is a lesson to the international community that just stands by watching small problems evolve into big ones. The international community cannot just say that they are surprised by this. They saw it coming. They heard about it.
Footage circulating on social media depicts the joy of some Goma residents following the city's capture, while some celebrated with dancing, other images showing looting by Congolese forces. Analyst and lawyer Alois Mutabinga assert that the fall of Goma could mark the end of the violence inflicted on the local population in the region.
I find it to be a move to secure Goma than to insecure Goma. The reason being that for quite some time, from when other pockets of the eastern Congo were subject of these armed conflicts, Goma has never been secure. And there has been economic insecurity, theft, and other acts of plundering, innocent people's material wealth. There's been corruption, taking money and other material things from people in the disguise of giving them security. And there has been illegal trading around there, no question about it, including some foreign actors preoccupied with illegal trading than anything else. And that causes insecurity. Actually, it escalates the causes of insecurity around these areas, especially these that are known to be rich in natural resources. Surprisingly, those who've been in those acts are those who are constitutionally responsible for guaranteeing security to people, to the citizenry. So for me, the move to occupy Goma, Bukavu, and other parts of eastern Congo are measures that provide security.
The DRC has repeatedly stated that it has no intention of negotiating with M23. However, Jean-Baptiste Gaseminari believes that a solution to the M23 issue should be pursued through dialogue.
You can clearly see that the world is now more alert, yet they still do what is not right. If you look at the announcement made by the international community, it is clear that there is no will to solve the existing problems. When we speak out, people often think we are exaggerating. However, the situation in eastern DRC is not one that cannot be resolved. In fact, if there is a problem that is easy to solve, it's this one. Those involved in the conflicts are asking for something truly simple.
There are concerns that M23 could be driven out of Goma once again, as occurred in 2013. However, analysts believe that M23 is now resilient and unlikely to be displaced by any external pressure. The capture of Goma comes after the group had already seized several other key towns in North Kivu province, including Masisi, Ngungu, Sache, and others. Enora Gladys, RwandaTV News.